For any major construction firm, Europe is really the ultimate prize. But let's be honest, it's also a complex maze of regulations and some seriously fierce local competition. So the big question is, how do you actually break in and start winning? Well, let's explore how finding the right strategic partner can be the key to unlocking this massive market.
The sheer scale of infrastructure work happening across Europe is just staggering. We're talking about huge transportation networks, brand new urban centers. The opportunity for a firm like yours is immense. But, and it's a big but, so is the competition. Winning here isn't just about having the best equipment or the biggest budget, it's about having the sharpest local intelligence.
And you really have to think about it. We're not talking about just one market. We're talking about dozens of them. A whole continent just packed with high-value projects where every single country, and sometimes even each region, plays by a completely different set of rules. Okay, so this is the core challenge right here. Just imagine trying to track all the tenders, the policy changes, and the super complex funding programs across dozens of countries, all at the same time. It's an absolute resource-intensive battle. And trying to fight that battle from the outside, it's pretty much a losing proposition. You need someone on the inside. So that brings us to the crucial question, doesn't it? How do you get that insider advantage? How do you turn all these complex barriers into your own competitive edge? Well, the answer really lies in finding the right strategic gateway. And this is precisely where a company like WHT Construction Romania comes into the picture. See, they're not just another contractor. They are that strategic gateway we've been talking about, built from the ground up to help you navigate this complex landscape. From their home base in Romania, their network just spreads out across the super dynamic Balkan markets and goes deep into wider Europe. This isn't just a pretty map. It represents real people, real boots on the ground right where it matters most. And you have to know, this positioning is completely intentional. Romania isn't just a random location on the map. It's a strategic launchpad. It's a central hub that gives you direct access to some of the most significant infrastructure projects happening on the continent right now. But what does being a strategic gateway actually mean for your business? Really, it's so much more than just market access. It's about getting instant local intelligence. It's guaranteeing you're compliant with all the rules. And it's about tapping into networks that are already established. In short, it's a complete toolkit for winning bids. Okay, so we get the what and the why. Now, let's break down the how. What does a partnership with WHT actually look like in practice? This right here is the heart of their value proposition. A partnership immediately injects your team with deep, on-the-ground local knowledge. You can combine your resources to bid on much larger, more ambitious projects. You get access to shared innovation, and you dramatically expand your market reach. You see, each one of these benefits acts as a force multiplier, basically amplifying your own capabilities. And they do all this through a really clear, methodical process. It all starts with proactively identifying the right opportunities, not just any old opportunity. Then it's about building a powerful, unified team for that specific bid. And once you've won, it's all about efficient execution, leveraging that crucial local expertise, and finally, delivering a final product that just stands for excellence. It's a proven formula. It works. Of course, talk is one thing. Results are what really count, right? So let's take a look at the tangible track record that proves this whole strategy actually works. First off, it starts with longevity. We're talking over 15 years of success in this incredibly demanding market. That's a decade and a half spent building relationships, navigating all the bureaucracy, and, most importantly, delivering results. And that experience has built a massive portfolio, more than 100 completed projects. Every single one of those is a testament to their ability to execute flawlessly, from that initial bid all the way to the final handover. And maybe most importantly, they are trusted by over 30 other firms in active partnerships right now. So this isn't just some idea they have. It's their proven collaborative business model in action today. But those numbers, they're built on something more. They're built on a set of core principles. A relentless focus on quality, a rock-solid guarantee of timeliness, strict budget control, and a really deep commitment to sustainability. This is the foundation their reputation is built on. So let's just focus on that last point for a second. Sustainability. In today's world, it's not an option anymore. It's an absolute requirement. WHT integrates this into its core identity. They understand that they're not just building for today, but for generations to come. And this isn't just some vague promise. Their approach is really concrete. It starts with sourcing eco-friendly materials, and then it moves to energy-efficient designs. They systematically work to reduce their environmental impact during construction, and they make sure they're in strict compliance with the highest ESG standards. This is what building responsibly actually looks like.
All right, so we've seen the opportunity, we've seen the challenge, we've seen the solution, and we've seen the proof. It all really comes down to one thing: taking that next step to build the future together.
So it all comes down to this. The partnership is the key. It unlocks a strategic location, a winning track record, deep market intelligence, and those vital networks. It is, without a doubt, the most direct and effective way to establish a powerful presence in Europe.
Ultimately, it just boils down to this one simple question. Are you ready to stop looking at the European market from the outside and actually start building your footprint from within?
If the answer is yes, well, the path forward is clear. This isn't just contact information, it's a genuine invitation to start the conversation, to form a strategic alliance, and to begin winning in Europe. The opportunity is right there, waiting. It's time to collaborate.